Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Sorry I'm late, y'all. I don't know why StreamYard been giving so many issues. I was literally sitting right here in front of my laptop. I was watching y'all comment too, but trying to fix the problem. I had to keep restarting my laptop and rebooting the Wi-Fi. They need to do better with that because they getting a lot of money from creators and they having too many technical issues. That is crazy. Let me see who is in the building. Hold on, y'all. Let me go up. I know some people probably came in and left out because I wasn't live on time. They'll be back. Hey Dee Dee. Hey, Miss Amanda. Hey, Miss Margaret. Hey, Lady Tam Tam. Kay Monet, Nika, Deborah R. We got, hold up, y'all. Let me go down. Christmas, Honey Williams, Nana Karen, Talia, Queen Sag, Stephanie Landry, Miss Beverly Harris. We got my girl Egyptian, Aisha Howard, Antoinette, Beautiful B. We got Robin Lotz, Miss Kathy Walker. We got Dee Dee, Miss Lovely, Angela Dickerson. I love you more, my girl. Meet us, my Louisiana sister. Talk sweet to Scorpio goddess Latay. Kay Brown, Renee Howard, Rena Patrick. Y'all rolling in quick, baby. Y'all must have came in, left out because y'all was looking for me and I wasn't here. Y'all start rolling in quick. I know y'all see the caption. Y'all, we got some stuff to talk about because this is crazy. Hey, Scorpio Stings. Hey, Chosen by God. But I'm mind blown, y'all, how this played out. It's crazy because when you really think back to the beginning of the saga and how everything, transpired, you really think back like, dang, God be doing his big one. Because hey Treasure, what's up my girl? Hey T, what's up sister? Um like God really doing his big one, y'all. And that's why I have the caption, people don't give sympathy for karma. Because we all seen how this played out. Like everybody's seen it. Everybody has different perspectives, opinions as far as the whole situation, but it played out how it played out. Period. Hey Sunshine, hey the soul of a woman. Hey, I am her 888. You welcome, my girl. Um it's crazy, y'all. And Latrude over there popping his ish, I'm sure, because it's time, it's time for him to be able to celebrate because he went through a lot. And that's why I say people don't give sympathy for karma because some people trying to act like, oh, woe is me with Laonia, and we all seen the role that she played throughout all of this. And Latrude been drugged since the beginning. A lot of people forgetting the fact that this is his storyline, and he went through HELL all over the internet and still is. So I feel like now with this situation, he has a right to pop his ish and say what he want to say because we can't forget that it's his story, that he's Latruth in the Latruth saga. And it's crazy because some people still not discussing, if y'all remember when the receipts came out about Janelle, a lot of those supporters were saying that they weren't going to speak on it and this and that because it didn't come from the horse's mouth, right? Well, the horse's mouth then spoke. So where's the outrage? If we standing for something, we standing for something, right? Where's the outrage? Let's not, we going to still drag RH because he gloating. He got a right to gloat. This is his life. His livelihood, his brand has been affected by all of this mess, and now it's another repeated cycle. And I think people getting it confused when people say, like, if y'all seen RH did a video, I want to say last night, where he said something about 3 different men with the same story. Well, a lot of people probably looking at it like, the people on her side, It's not to say that she didn't experience, and this is me being unbiased, y'all. It's not to say that she didn't experience some things in those three relationships, but guess what? It's also a pattern. Now it's time to take accountability on her part because you contributed to that. Y'all know the saying where people say a toxic person will bring out the toxicity in another person, right? Just like they say, if that's your person, that's your person. So she definitely played a part in all three of those relationships. As far as the toxicity, the demise of the relationships, she played a role. She played a role. She can't be a victim in those situations. She's a grown woman at the end of the day. It's time to take accountability for her part in those situations and also get therapy to move forward and heal for her babies. Like, it's time. It really is time. Let me go up because we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. Let me see y'all comments because I know y'all probably like, oh my goodness. Let's see. Miss Renee said, I don't feel sorry for her at all. Hey, Mia. Renee said he should pop his ish. He is. I know, but it shows his level of maturity also, y'all, because he's not doing the most. Only thing he did was, that lot. Well, as far as I've seen, is made that video saying three different men with the same story. That's the only thing I've seen that he's put out, since all of this has been going on, and basically telling people to voice their opinions. Like he said, y'all had a lot of opinions when I was in the midst of it. Now I want to hear from y'all how y'all feel about this situation. Because guess what? You can't blame RH for this. Y'all know throughout the longevity of the saga, people were blaming him for everything, even Janostrals. Janelle played a role also, him and Bree, as far as blaming RH for stuff that was going on in their relationship. Now that the ish done hit the fan, you can't put this on him. And shout out to 2K because he did his live and he also said, now y'all can't blame Robert. Y'all can't blame him. He ain't got nothing to do with them people relationship. And that's the crazy part. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Get Right with LB. Hey, Miss Love. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Miss Shari. Hey, Miss Judy. Miss Mia say Nate might as well change her whole mission statement. She don't start for DV and she don't stand for DV and narcissism. You can't say you stand for it if you ignoring it. And I heard Amber's live from yesterday where she was playing I done broke my doggone nail. Dang, my natural nail too. Where's my file? She was playing a video, a members only. She was playing a portion of Morris members only live, and they were literally doing a poll on whether or not they were going to drag Janostrals and speak on him. Ain't that crazy? Or using Bree's hormones as a determining factor because she's hormonal, because she's pregnant. So we gonna see how this play out, and if she decides to take him back, that's gonna determine if we gonna drag him. What? If that's the case, everything that's been said about RH should go out the window. If we only gonna stand for DV, whether or not the female decides to stay in it, that's crazy. Bro, what world are we living in? I just don't understand it, baby. Hey, Love Cat. Hey, Terry, bro. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Beverly Phillips. Miss E. Wait, I missed the comment. Hold up, let me go up, y'all. Where I'm at? Egyptian say he has every right to post what he wants about his own story. Exactly. And you can't get mad at him for posting about what he wants. This is his story. That's why I don't understand the people that be in the comments, because it's like y'all judging him or trying to diagnose him based on him speaking on his own experience or trying to tell him to move on. He the one going through it. And y'all, and it's the people in the comments that's constantly giving him a reminder of what is going on. So of course he gonna speak on it. Let's see. Miss Mia said that side still trying to blame him somehow, but it's above the hive now. Sure is, because so many big platforms then picked up on it. Then picked up on this story. You cannot blame him at this point. Your girl got to take some accountability at some point. Even speaking, especially when you go live and you say, oh, I know they gonna talk about it, or they gonna drag me or whatever, but I don't care because I praised him publicly, so I'ma come public and tell the truth. Or well, she didn't even say the truth, but come back and say how it really was, which is the truth. So that's crazy. Let's see. Hey, Miss Josephine. Love Cat says she's been the problem. The common denominator is Bree. What's up, Truth Slayer? Yes, y'all, hit the like button for your girl. Also, if you like to donate to me monetarily, you support my platform. Cash App, $Lupac1. You could also buy a coffee or get a membership. That's all clipped and pinned at the top of the chats. But definitely hit that like button. It is free 99, child. Free 99. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. Hey, Southside Black Butterfly. Miss Beverly says Nate them had headquarter members only live and her, and he said they gonna let y'all drag him and drag each other. Nate said she gonna let it go for Clonel, and now they fin to drag the family. Oh, Lord. Well, we can't make people do what they want to do, y'all. It's unfortunate, seeing how this play out and the fact that only certain things are being outraged about, but that's crazy. That is crazy. Not a poll. I told you the hormone comment was way out. A poll. That's what they said on Amber Live. They did a poll, child, to decide whether or not they was going to drag him. I said, what? And who know anything? I also heard Amber them saying something about another female coming into the mix, ex-girlfriend or something, and I heard something about a pregnancy. What is that about, y'all? I don't know nothing for that. Antoinette said she also said in that live that she wasn't worried about the physical ABUSC, that lady's sick. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. Hey, Miss Janice. Mia says, it's all over the internet, and you mean to tell me the GOAT don't want to talk about hot topics? She's in too deep. That's personal investment, because this story is hot right now. Even though this story has been going on for almost 2 years now, it's the hottest thing on the internet right now. So imagine a blogger not wanting to jump on a hot topic because of their personal investment. That's crazy. Hey, Miss Robin. Miss E says she's not going to take him back because Sleepy is starting to come around more and more. Said Atlanta is now his second home. Oh, Lord. She definitely don't want him. He ain't got no money. She the one footing the bill, in that situation. So I don't think that's the case, child. Hey, Lakeisha. Wait, let's see. Miss Renee said, RH said, ain't nobody worried about a nobody. No financial gain in tearing down Clonel. It's really not. They bigged him up throughout the saga, y'all. They bigged him up. And Laonia, at this point, she even admitted to bigging him up. She said out of her own mouth he was a nobody, and nobody knew who he was. But when you come out on your platform calling him a big stepper and calling out his accolades and the things he played in, trying to one up your ex-husband, you created that monster. That's your work. That's your work. Now you crying wolf on the internet and wanting people to feel sorry for you in a situation that you created. That's crazy. Like, you brought all of these situations to the internet, starting with the first baby daddy. At what point do we really start keeping the business off the internet? That's the question. That's the question. And then now people want to dictate what people talk about on here as far as Laonia is concerned. Baby, this is a business. She's bringing her business to the internet. It's so many bloggers and big pages on Facebook that's picking up this story because she's an influencer over millions of people and she's bringing her business to the internet. Even she understands that. She said it in her live. Like, make it make sense. Can't dictate what nobody talk about on the internet. Love Cat said yes, they're waiting to go off on Janelle. They all said they never liked him. They're just waiting to see if Brie can handle it because she's preggo. She brought it here. Clearly, she wanted people to go off on him because she posts 1,000 posts that day that she went on her rant. Like, literally, not even every detail. I'm pretty sure it was way more to it than that because there was a few things that was left out. But she brought a good bit of their relationship to the internet. So that's crazy. Hey, the real YouTube T. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, Lachelle. Ace Stokes. SD. Let's see. They want to drag him because the embarrassment. Yep. Hey, Brittany Tyner. Ain't none of this new, child. We been brought this out. And this is another thing, too. Wait, let's see. Renee says, you can't do the things Laonya did and not go through hell. She must repent and really change to be a better person. Yep. Let's see. Hey, Cancer 66. Kim Colby say bloggers can talk about anything that's put on the internet. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, and not just that, they keep pushing out the narrative that we hate her over here. Oh, it's the ones that's talking about her that hate her. Baby, who said they hate her? She's the one that's... When are they going to hold her accountable for putting her business out there as an influencer? We told them in the beginning that Janelle wasn't ish, and we said... and they said he was God's gift to woman and real father game. So who really hates her? And we kept telling her to get away from him, Zell. And they enabled her behavior, his and her behavior, and covered it up on the internet. So who really hates her, y'all? I would say, if anything, they hate her. Because we only spoke the truth in this situation. We was telling her to get, despite the fact of what she did to RH, we was telling her to get away from that relationship. Go heal for you and your babies. They wasn't doing it. They was on the internet covering up the behaviors and covering up all the toxic stuff he was doing as far as the cheating, the abuse, all of that. That's cut. Child, I don't want nobody around me like that. She ain't gonna never heal unless she get those type of people away from her. Them enablers. That's the ones who really don't like you. Because the ones who really care are gonna put that truth on your ass, okay? They're going to give you the truth. So, Renee said, I don't hate her, but I don't like nothing about her. And that's a difference. That's a difference because you don't really know her. You can't hate a person unless you really know them. You have to have some type of personal investment or they crossed you or something like that. But you can, it's a big difference between hating somebody and disagreeing with their behaviors. People get those two confused. Hey, Tylisa. Mia says she's telling them I'm being abused and they like, shh, be quiet, Brie, they hate her. Exactly. That's the crazy part. We hate her, but y'all allowed her to be abused in private and covered it up. I could understand them not saying nothing because they didn't want to embarrass her. But not only did y'all not say nothing, y'all also came to the internet and still painted him as a good man. That made it even worse. Because, we all done had family members or maybe even ourselves who done been through situations where we'll tell somebody something we going through and be like, don't tell nobody. And because you care about that person, you don't want to hurt them, so you don't say nothing. That don't make you wrong because you don't say nothing. But what you do after you know is what makes you wrong. It's the behaviors after the being in the known. Like coming on the internet and still painting him as a good man or using, certain situations to antagonize RH and painting him as real father game, knowing he ain't ish. That's when it shows that you don't stand for nothing. Because it's no way. Y'all could have kept her secret, but still not, be pretending for him on the internet. That's crazy work. True Slayer said without her getting I mean, without her truly getting spiritual, mental, and emotional help, she will not be the mother that she should be. That's the most concerning part, in my opinion. Yep. Got to get that help, baby. Because you know, childhood trauma plays a major role in your relationships when you're older. So she got to get somebody that's, that she could talk to, that's non-biased. And when I say that, meaning a therapist, non-biased, somebody that's going, that don't have a personal investment, and that's not going to sugarcoat it. So let's see. Hey, yep, it's me. Miss Shira say exactly, Lupac, unless they drag Booger Boy for Phil, she is going to take him back. If she take him back after bringing that situation to the internet, that's crazy, y'all. But this the thing. I doubt that he's going to take her back. Because y'all think about it. She did the exact same thing with RH. And when she brought all that to the internet, it was RH who no longer wanted to reconcile with her. Keep in mind, this is the same person who would, so say, get a bruise by this ninja and run to each door to stop him from leaving. So who's taking who back in this situation? Let's make it make sense. From based on the receipts, everything we seen was always him leaving her because he couldn't get certain things that he wanted, or it wasn't going his way. So I don't think that this is a situation where she left him, y'all. That's my personal opinion, because if it was, I damn sure wouldn't be guarding no doors for a ninja that's mistreating me not to leave. That don't make sense, So interesting, especially now, because if he's is given narcissistic, so if he really narcissistic, then he's going to use this situation to his advantage to be able to get more things out of her. He's going to play on her insecurities. He's going to play on everything, child. He gonna play on her. He gonna play on her and use this situation where you did this on the internet. You embarrassed me as a man and all these different things, and to get what he want out of her. That would be the situation, in my opinion. Let's see. Love Cat say they said a whole lot of ish that didn't make sense. They don't care about domestic V or a Bruce that Bree went through. All they care about is bashing Robert and his family. That's what it's given. That's a personal vendetta, y'all. That's personal. Because what she got going on ain't got nothing to do with RH and his family. So that's personal. Those two things have nothing to do with the other. And that's why I said shout out to 2K, because when he did his live, people were saying stuff about RH in the live, and he was like, y'all can't do that. This ain't got nothing to do with Robert. Nothing to do with him. This ain't his situation. Y'all keep saying they moved on, right? So why y'all still putting RH in the midst? All we can do is compare the situations, but they're totally different. Egyptian said, I'm going to put it like this. I dislike the person she is and shows on the internet because I don't know her personally. Yep. Can't argue with that. That boy don't won't lie on you. Talisa said, and all of us with common sense knew she was getting her karma behind the scenes. I definitely knew she was in that pregnancy by herself. I told y'all that. Y'all remember? I told y'all that. You could tell. You could tell they wasn't together. They were just putting up a united front for the internet like they've been doing the whole time, even with all the breakups to make up and all of that. It was all about a united front to save face on the internet. And that's the crazy part. And I think that's one of the major things that's being overlooked in this situation is the fact that we've been telling y'all this girl moved on entirely too fast from her marriage, got pregnant entirely too fast from being divorced, and now she's a single mother again. And y'all talked her right into that by enabling her with these behaviors. That's crazy. So what she's going through and finna go through as a single mother again, y'all are partially to blame. And when I say y'all, I ain't meaning my supporters. I'm talking about her supporters. They're partially to blame. And herself. She gotta blame herself also. So, Got to blame herself also. Hey, Aisha Bright. What's up, my girl? Miss Jackie said, hell, she might as well take him back. Ain't nobody gonna want a woman barely in her 30s with 6 children. Listen, that I know she probably regretting that. Babies are blessings, but a lot of times women regret when they have them with the wrong man. And he is definitely the wrong man, child. All his skeletons starting to come out of his closet. Like they didn't open up Pandora's box. That's why I asked y'all if y'all heard anything about, another female being involved in this situation or whatever. Is that true? Or because they said something about another pregnancy and all of that, child. That is crazy. Miss Shira said he will take her back just to make a fool out of her and let the world know he can do what he wants and she will still buy him. She did it every other time. So y'all remember when it was one situation. I don't remember the situation, but I do remember that she pulled up to his house, and if y'all remember, he took a picture of her in her car, and you could see like her window was rolled up, and he posted the picture in his story. Y'all remember that? To shame her, like to say she just did all that on the internet, and now she right back at my house. So that's crazy. That's why, and I could understand if you got a small platform and you doing that, but girl, you have a big platform. That's why you gotta be mindful of what you put out on the internet, cause you got so many eyes that's watching you. Like I wouldn't put nothing on the internet like that. What's up, the big gamer? What's up, my girl? Let's see. Miss Renee says she already planning on using them babies against him. She calling them the battle twins and using her classic line saying he not going to be around her babies until he gets help. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm trying to see how to word that, child. But I don't understand it. Like, how can you say he's not doing nothing for babies that's not even here yet? Like that's weird. Like you ain't even give them a chance to see what's gonna happen once the babies get here. That should have been done. All that outrage should have been done once the babies came. Now you want to tell us he tripped you while you was going in the doctor's office. He left a pregnant woman outside, and I mean, outside, was it raining? Or what's the difference between somebody leaving somebody who ain't pregnant outside opposed to she didn't give no context to that. So I was like, how is that a bad thing? He left her outside. Maybe he was trying to avoid conflict. She might have went over there trying to fight him, and he left her outside. So we don't know that situation, but it's just the fact, like, you didn't give him a chance to see how he was gonna be as a father. And we all know he's childish. Even her daughter said he was childish. But you chose him. That's why you gotta be mindful of who you procreate with, because you gonna be stuck with that same person with kids now for 18 years. So if he ain't just became childish. He been childish. She said herself that she seen the red flags in the beginning. She been dealing with that for a long time. So imagine somebody knowing all of these things and still allowing that person to impregnate them. That needs accountability in itself, y'all. That's where you need to take accountability. Not just that, but that's one thing. Because ain't no way. Hey, Karen. Hey, Tokyo Blues. Hey, Infinity Lips and Lashes. What's up, y'all? Let's see. Terry say you let him. I don't want to read that. You let him hit it. RAW/ you didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Is that some lyrics? Because I don't know. Because I see you with the laughing emojis, but I don't know. Kim Colby said, I heard about another female, but not the pregnancy. It was on Amber Live last night. I'm going to have to try to find out, y'all. Michelle said it was said he previously arrested in... Yeah, I did hear about that. So I heard about that a few months ago, that he had been arrested before. I don't remember what it was for, but I remember a receipt about that. Let's see. Miss Angela said, I bet she didn't break up with him. I bet he broke up with her. He was probably nailing someone to the cross, and she showed up and got left outside. Fruit roll ups ain't working. Child, listen. He been breaking up with her. But, she runs with the narrative that she's always the one doing the breaking up. But how is that possible if you're also the one trying to stop them from leaving? It's not adding up. What's up, Freddie? What's up? Don't worry, be happy. Freddie said, yep, I also heard Nostril has a girlfriend. Let's see. He put that in his story the last time she took to Instagram bashing him. Okay, back to the bushes. Yep. I couldn't remember what it was for, but I remember it happened. Hey, moi, peace queen. Renee said she probably showed up unannounced and he didn't let her in. Yep, that's possible, y'all. Or like I said, it was conflict and he was trying to avoid it. So, because I remember Dawn saying on her live one day, she was like, when she actually witnessed it herself and he was trying to leave and she was running from door to door trying to stop him, and that could cause conflict, woman or man. If you an adult, if you an adult and you doing that, somebody gonna get you out their way, okay? And you can't call it a Bruce if you trying to stop somebody from leaving. So Miss Mia say she expected that ain't ish man to be over there rubbing her belly, knowing darn well he ignorant. Exactly. You knew you knew his character when you first got with this man. When you first got with this man, he had a girlfriend for one. You were still in a marriage and he had a girlfriend. And that's already known. That's been out there. So what makes you think, and this is a prime example of people not waiting on God to send them a man, but also confusing it as, like, she came out a bunch of times saying God sent her Janostrils. God not gonna send you a good man and you still in a marriage. God don't work like that, baby. A man came to you who was in a relationship, or should I say you sought after a man in a relationship while you were still in a marriage, and chunked it up to God sending you a good man as a cover-up of bad behavior behind the scenes. That's not the same thing, child. So is Renee. Hey, Miss Cynthia. That is crazy. Now okay, I never heard that, Terry. I'm going to have to listen to it. What's up, Des Talia? She said, I know she embarrassed as F looking back at her manic episode. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I say she might need to take a break from the internet, because we can't chunk everything up to pregnancy hormones. Because girl, if that's the case, baby, it's going to be a lot of ish going on. Hey, Miss Mel Mel. She said somebody on Facebook posted that she was outside banging on the door while he was kneeling. Yup. But didn't Miss Amora say that in that video, her exposure video of Janelle, that she was outside, like, and he was in there with another female? That might be the same instance, y'all. Hey, Michelle the Bell. Let's see. Brittany says, Lupac not trying to change the topic, but has a trial started for Sonya Massey yet or no? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into it. To see. I never seen nobody posting about it yet, so maybe not. But I'm going to definitely look into it because I want to cover that too. Dacelia says she was too busy trying to make Rob jealous and it backfired. Yep, sure was. And we found that out on that live video that Miss Amora did. Most of this was to try to make it seem like she no longer wanted her ex-husband. And to save face and say, oh, y'all, they didn't want us to win, quote unquote win. And I'm like, win what? We advocating for the truth. Ain't nobody playing no kiddie games on the internet trying to win in a DV situation. That is crazy. That's how you know everybody ain't advocating for the same thing. Because some people actually speaking up as far as for what's right and the actual truth. And then you got some people who's trying to win and being outraged on certain situations and not all. Mm-mm, child. Jay Fear says she chose a boy over a husband. Her fault. Yep. Yep, sure did. Miss Renee said God ain't gonna send you someone else's boyfriend or husband, child. Hey, lady love. Dee said, I'ma see it like this. I don't like her. She's the devil. And that's your opinion, baby. You have a right to that. Talia says Talisa, my bad. She has no choice to take a break. She too ashamed. Yep. But she ain't though. That's the thing. She ain't gonna take a break. Hey Nika. Nika say I have to say this again, but I know she hate the day she ever brought her and RH stuff to the internet. She could have possibly still been with him. The thing is, how can you regret it when you constantly doing it? Because y'all keep in mind she did it in 3 relationships back to back. The first baby daddy, she brought that to the internet while she was with RH. And now, then RH, and now Janelle. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. And that's why I said, it's not to say that certain things didn't happen in those relationships, because every relationship have issues and some toxicity. But when does the woman take accountability for her part? Because you can't keep saying after you get with every man or the ish don't go your way, now the man isn't a bruiser. Or he did this and he did that. Now you want to tell it all, but you was covering for it. You was covering for it. But I guess it was okay as long as you was still in that relationship. But once the relationship stopped, now it's wrong. Make it make sense. That's the crazy part. Nope, we ain't falling for it. Truth Slayer says she needed a much better player than himself to even begin to ruffle the truth's feathers. Okay, listen. Michelle Bell say nope, she won't take a break because social media is her income. Yep, that's true. Hey, Wise One. Hey, Miss Patricia Jefferson. Wise One say this is taken off all over social media platforms. He's not going to be forgiving of her exposing him. Lil Step is gone. I believe that too, y'all. I believe that too, because y'all got to keep in mind, it's so much stuff that transpired. If y'all remember and take it back to the receipts that Ben came out, a lot of things happened between them behind the scenes that she was covering for. So the difference is now she put it on the floor. She put it on the floor. So once you put it on the floor for somebody that you've been covering for, and that probably was a part of the stipulations of them even being together, or being joined as a united front on social media, is if she was covering each and every situation up. But now that she is the one who finally came out the horse's mouth, is no going back. You can't take that back. And I could have sworn I heard her even say in her live that she wasn't taking it back. She ain't doing no damage control. Granted, she deleted it, but didn't she say she signed paperwork? So she deleted it, but she can't take it back. It's all over the internet. On every platform, baby. Every platform, okay? So they can get mad at us all they want, but we the little dogs. The big dogs is blogging about it too. So now it's millions of people who are actually seeing it at this point. Before, it wasn't many. But that's due to her own actions and bringing her business to the internet. Thank you. Don't worry. Be happy for getting that membership, girl. Welcome to the family. Miss E says she has an OnlyFans now, so she may take a little break from Facebook. Child. Yeah, you know what? There are some creepy, freaky men that's into women being pregnant. Child, I don't even want to get into that, y'all. But y'all know if people can get an OnlyFans with their feet, listen, I can only imagine what them creeps is into. So Lisa says she only put it on the floor to make everyone think she leaving him when we all know he been gone. Yep. That's the thing. And I'm glad you said that, Talisa, because I also believe that like I've been saying, they been not together, y'all. But maybe it's something that happened that was the last straw, and he probably let her know it's no reconciling, and now she wants to expose him. And I also think that one of the reasons of her brother being in town has to do with him, Zell, and not RH. Because RH ain't harassing her. You know, they try to paint a narrative on social media, but RH ain't pulling up to her house and this and that. They meeting at the police station for the exchange of the baby. So, who was your brother really here for? That's the question. Who was he really here for? Because I don't think it was RH, baby. Because you know, it's one thing to say somebody is harassing you, but you got to prove that too. Even having a whole doggone uh folder of copy paper as receipts, knowing doggone well she even out of her own mouth says she been saving receipts for since 2019. If that's the case, why was everything thrown out in court as far as you trying to get alimony under the Cruel Treatment Act where you have to prove that you was abused? So why was all of that thrown out of court? If you've been saving receipts and got that many receipts in a folder, why was all of that thrown out of court? Even the protective order. What kind of receipts is that? That's the question. It was given a whole pack of copy paper with nothing on it. That's what it was giving, y'all. Because ain't no way, child. Ain't no way. You took a break, but you back. Okay, my girl. Renee say not OnlyFans. Yes, she want $50 a month. Child, bye. Michelle say, yep, their story has showed up in some of my Facebook groups. Okay, listen, them people talking about it. And it ain't no good talk either. Why they thinking, oh, you know, it's people over there that's praying for her and this and that. Everybody praying for her. That's what people think. I don't think nobody has that type of hate in their heart for this girl. Who, you know, we don't know her personally. I've been praying for the kids since the beginning. All kids involved. Because they didn't deserve to be, you know, in this. They still have to grow up and see all of this play out on the internet, y'all. But it's just crazy because, damn it, hold on, y'all. I hate when I get a message and I get distracted and I forget my train of thought. But yeah, everybody is talking about this. Everybody ain't praying, you know, praying as far as having sympathy, because a lot of people seen this play out and they know the damage that was caused by her. You're not going to have sympathy for somebody who created this mess and played a part in it. Played a major part. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I feel sorry for the babies that's involved. And honestly, y'all, I do low-key feel sorry for her. I can't say I don't because I'm a woman. But this is her karma. I don't like to see nobody going through ish. But this her karma. This her karma. You can't have sympathy for karma. Because karma only comes based on things that you create. It's a resolving cycle. Like, what you put out into the universe, you get back tenfold. You put out good, you get good. You put out bad, you get bad. So, you know, she just got to go through it. Gots to go through it, babe. Renee say, not everyone, Pac. I'm praying for more important things to me. I ain't wasting my prayers on her line. y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves, bro. Y'all so petty. Didi said RH can make a move off of all of this. He can. I've been saying for the longest on my last few lives, he needs to capitalize off of this. This is his story. Write a script. Whether it be for a TV series, a short film, or a book, this is his story, you know. So he can definitely, because this is a very interesting one at that. We all seen it play out, so he can definitely capitalize off of his story. Michelle say folks are going in on her saying she's the problem. Yep. Thank you for saying that, because that's what I was saying. You know, they thinking people saying, oh, you know, I'm praying for her and this and that. Some people saying that, but the majority, the bulk of the people are saying she brought this on herself. And they watch this play out. It's like some people they have an amnesia or they stuck in the Lulu land as far as this story is concerned, because she did this to herself. We can't make excuses for a grown woman. She played a major role in all of this drama. And that's why people are saying they don't feel sorry for her. It's not that people don't have sympathy, but It's her karma. Scorpio says I have been through those blogs and they are calling her out on her ish. Yup. Exactly. I've been looking at some too. People been sending me links like crazy. They calling her out. Ain't no sympathy, baby. These people are calling her out because they seen it. Imagine that. Like I said, everybody done seen it happen with three men. She brought three different situations to the internet publicly, and people seen it. And I told y'all when all of this was going on with RH, I said, you only get one chance to come to the internet and cry wolf. The second time you come, nobody gonna believe you. And boom, look what happened. Now people trying to determine who was actually the aggressor slash a bruiser in that situation. Because we also heard Miss Amora on audio saying that Bree put hands and feet on him and call his mama the B word. So, child, listen. All of this is just crazy. Latte says a folder that didn't get her nowhere last time, but I do have a question since she admitted on live that he was abusing her. Look, not you spelling it like me. Well, CBS says DCFS be involved now. Okay, listen. Because I don't know, y'all. Did she put anything up about the situation with the kids and him? Because I don't remember seeing it. Or it was only about her and him. Did she say anything about the kids being affected or what happened to the kids while, with him, with Janostrals? Let me know if y'all remember, because she did delete all of those receipts. But I don't remember my source sending me nothing, that involved the kids. Maybe it's on that live. I still got to open up my inbox because somebody did send me the receipts as far as the live she did that she deleted talking about him. Let's see. Yep, that too, Kim Colby. That too. Hey, Rakita. Brittany Tyner said, yes, I pray for the kids. They didn't deserve to be in an adult situation. Yep. It's sad. It's sad. Sometimes the parents have to be, accountable for what they do in front of the kids. So, hey, Raquel. Raquel said, yep, 3 different men in same scenario. That's crazy work. That's the thing. That's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are overlooking. She said all of these different, it was 3 different men, but she said the same story pretty much. All stories kind of match up, right? But what is her role? What is her role? Because we all know that every man or woman brings out a different person in their situation. Just like they said, oh, that woman brings out the best in him. You see how we be saying, oh, Miss Season bring out the best in RH. So what was her role? If all of these 3 men back to back did these things that you alleged, what role did you play? And y'all think about that. Because she played a role. What's up, Ray Gibbs? Scorpio says she disrespected his mama, but talking about he doesn't respect his mom. That's the crazy part. Like, you call his mama the B word. You were also caught talking about his mama to your friends. Like, disrespecting her, talking about her drug situation and all of that. But he don't respect his mama? Child, you don't respect that lady either. So what does that say about her? Instead of saying, oh, if a man don't respect his mama, he don't respect you either. That's a red flag. What about if you ain't respecting his mama and him? Wouldn't it mean y'all the same thing? Y'all both a red flag? That's crazy. Yep, she kept that a secret. Brittany says, you reacting to, maybe replying to Shari. Wise One says, everyone is calling her out except for her so-called supporters. They're enablers, not supporters. That's what I said in the beginning of the live. Ray said that little girl is the problem. And that's the thing that they need to look at. If everyone, even take us out of it, take the people who've been in the saga blogging about it, take us out of it. If all of these new channels and these big channels are calling her out on her BS, which means they've been, they might have never been participating in covering the story until now. but they definitely been seeing what's been going on, or they have some type of knowledge to the story for them to even give an opinion and even say she's the problem. They have to have some type of knowledge to draw that conclusion, y'all. So if you take us out of the situation, then what do you have to say about these other channels that's talking on it? Are y'all still saying that we're the problem and she's not the problem? Something gotta be wrong. Something ain't adding up in that situation. Something ain't adding up. Even with them trying to victimize her. And now it's like you can't do nothing but call cap, because even now they still not dragging him. Even hearing it from the horse's mouth. How many supporters of hers then came in our comments, y'all, or then spoke up and said, well, she didn't say it herself. She did now. Like, make it make sense. At this point, they maybe need to see it on camera to actually say something. Like, what? Do y'all need to see it for yourselves to actually say something? Wait, y'all, hold up. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, my nose is stopped up. I don't know why. It's starting to get cool. That weather changing. Let's see where we at. Miss Renee said, "I want to see my husband lose control and push his buttons. I know exactly what to do, what to say and do. Bingo! Come on." Come on. That's why they say such and such will bring out the best, or does bring out the best in this person. Because as women, we know what to do to push a man's buttons. We also know what to do to have his back and bring him peace. So that's where the accountability on her part has to come in. Because if all of your relationships are jack-ish, are terrible, are toxic, then what did you do to contribute to that? Because as women, we are supposed to bring out the best in a man. We are the men's sidekicks. They ribs, they back up, whatever. So if you not bringing out the best in these men, even though she could say I've been a good person to all of my relationships, all of my friends, such and such, it's easy to say that, but that don't make it true. You might think you're being the best person you can be in certain situations, or considering the factors of you financially doing stuff for people as being the best thing possible, but that's not always how it goes. Everything ain't always about money or what you can do for a person financially. People need to take that into consideration. Being able to buy gifts don't make a relationship or a happy home. That's just an extra. That's an extra, baby. How did you contribute to the demise, the toxicity, the arguments, all of that? What role did you play? Because clearly it ain't an innocent or a victim role. So. Oh, what, Rakita? Rakita say, nah, it's really 51 bloggers. It's a lot, baby. It is a lot. Ray Ray say she's still gonna be the same way. It's not like everybody got together and said, let's say the same thing about her. Exactly. Instead of them saying, oh, it's 59 bloggers against her and dragging her, what about it's 59 bloggers who don't believe what she's saying? That's the difference. That holds more weight, baby. Because just like the Me Too movement, the more people that come out and speak up, the more value and truth it holds. And the more people gonna see where there must be a problem somewhere in that. Because that's too many people that's saying the same thing about one person. Hey, Tajay's sister. Too many people saying the same thing about one person. That speaks volumes. Big volumes. Ain't innocent at all, Des. Ray Ray say it's her mouth that brings out the bad in the men she been with. They get tired of her talking slick at the mouth and finally go off. Yep. Yep. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You can tell. Like if you got a man, if you a woman, you know what to do. Like I just said, to push your man buttons. You know what to do to bring him peace and make him feel comfortable. All of that. All of that. Because over time you get to know your partner. You get to know they likes, they dislikes, whatever. So she played a major role in those situations. And that's the part that they ignoring and they shouldn't. Don't ignore her bad behavior. She shouldn't have brought none of them situations to the internet like she was an advocate for DV victims and she didn't play a part when she over there do something. Like, child bye. What's up, pay me the beef? You say I'm in the chat. Wait, hey chat, I'm in the bushes working on a video. Okay, keep pushing out that content, girl. I gotta catch up on your videos too. I gotta catch up. I got another one to finish also. I dropped one today and I got another one to finish. J Fear say facts, gifts don't mean nothing if your attitude trash. Okay, listen. Because if that's the case, they gonna only want you for the gifts. Everything else gonna be falling apart, but they gonna keep their hand out. Hey, Tamika McCann. Dad say surviving alone. Yeah, I know Janelle has a story to tell. Exactly. Just like she's saying stuff, imagine the stuff he could say, y'all. Just like Robert, just like RH. RH had a story. Imagine the stuff. And now it really makes you think. Like, what really happened? This is the type of story where you would want both sides. And not just say, oh, especially after what happened with RH. Now, moving forward, after what happened with RH, is Janelle really an abuser? Or did you play a role in that? Because even your top dog said on audio that you put hands and feet on him. So, I need to hear both sides, baby. I need to hear both sides. Because it could have been mutual combat in that situation. Could have been mutual combat. True Slayer say Bree needs different source of income in order to even begin to properly heal. She cannot handle the internet. Nope, sure can't. Michelle say right, her mouth is reckless. LaShawn say, hey LaShawn. LaShawn say now they block me from commenting on the True page. It makes me mad. Who blocked you? It had to have been a mod or something. Hey Mo. Mo say her supporters built her to think she's the victim. They didn't hold her accountable for nothing. Yep. And that's why she keep doing what she doing. Because she know that she has a lot of enablers surrounding her, y'all. She sure did break his phone. Sure did. Dad says, definitely has me thinking. And make sure y'all go watch my video I just dropped, because I put a clip in that video of her saying Janelle has never, ever abused me. Okay? So we going to highlight the lies that were told. We going to highlight the cover up. We not going to sympathize on the after effect when y'all finally part ways and now you want to drag him. But you was covering for him when we was dragging him because of what happened with y'all. It makes no sense. So we're definitely going to highlight the behaviors and the cover-ups. We can't let that slide at all. Tajay says she better hope he don't try and take her to court since she signed an NDA, because even though she deleted it, she still put it out there. Facts. She sure did. And now it's all over the world. Everybody done seen it, baby. Okay? On all platforms, all sites. Renee says she seems like the type that likes to aggress men and cry a Bruce if they hear ASS back. Every man won't walk away. And that's a fact. That's a fact, because I got some cousins that ain't walking away. Listen, I think we all got some men in our family that don't play that ish. Everybody ain't playing with you. Every man ain't gonna just let a woman go upside their head, okay? Just because they're a woman. Not all men like that. Some men gonna make you feel it and make you feel not to do that ish again, okay? Hey, Rebecca Cry. Dad say this is why she's not believable. She always contradict herself. Yep. Can't cry wolf twice. She did it already. You done cried wolf already on the internet. Now you can't do it no more. Now everybody is against you and not on your side because they're seeing the patterns of behavior. And I released a video. Matter of fact, I gotta go back and I have to update that video. Because if y'all remember, I did a video literally highlighting the patterns of behavior. But now Janelle is included because she then finally came out and spoke against him herself. So now I gotta add the horse's mouth to the situation. Before I didn't have that. I only had the receipts as far as what was put out on the internet. But now since it then came from her, it's a totally different ball game, baby. Totally different. Renee said, I got some brothers, Pac, and they ain't playing with nobody's daughter. Okay, listen, we all got a family member or two that ain't going for that. They not. But it depends on how you raised and where you from. Like, I was raised like that. I was raised that disrespect don't have no gender. When you disrespect, whether it's male or female, it is what it is. You keep your hands to yourself, whether you're a male or a female. That's how my daddy raised us. And don't cry wolf if you put your hands on a man and he pop you back. You can't cry wolf and say it's a Bruce if you did it first. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. Dad say 1 minute didn't abuse you, the next minute he did. Which one? Which one lie on you? Which one? Exactly. They highlighting the fact that she finally came out and put it out there, but ignoring the fact that she was the one who ignored it and said it wasn't going on. So how do we know what to believe? What is the truth in the situation? If you will go as far as covering it up and even crying out to your supporters covering it up and go as far as framing your ex-husband to cover it up, how do we know it's the truth? Because they went far. They went so far to where they put it on RH, baby, and said he did it. My bad, y'all. My dog crying in the back, y'all. Pay me to be say that's what I asked the chat yesterday. And Amber, what is going on with, I seen your live, I never finished it though, but what's going on with the situation with the other woman that supposedly came out and said that she was a girlfriend or something about a pregnancy? What's going on with that situation? Hey, Miss Green Eyes, I don't know if I spoke to you already, but I see you say you're driving. LaShawn said her mouth is reckless and Facebook blocked me. Oh, wow. That's weird. Hey, respectfully, April. What's up, my girl? Sajay said, I feel like his mama gonna be waiting for her to slip up and get her grandkids, because at the end of the day, them her first grandkids, I think they gonna take her through the ringer watch. Yep. I think so too. His mama, based on that video, she look like she don't play, y'all. And he's a mama's boy. So I could see his mama, taking that situation serious, and she give the vibe that she the type of mama that would take a baby mama to court, okay? She ain't playing. And she don't play about his career either. Michelle the Bell said somebody posted Nate's member live on Facebook where Fee asked her about what they gonna do about Booger, and she said they gonna put talking about him on pause because CCs just want content. Well, I mean, that's kind of the point. If you're a blogger, if you're a content creator, that's on them if they gonna miss out on the content. That sounds like a personal investment to me. This is a job for most of us, so I don't think nobody else, as far as, you don't see no other big channels that's going to say, oh, I ain't going to talk about him because the other CC's talking about him. That's not how it works when you're in the blogging business. So, I mean, if that's their excuse, hey, but it's definitely giving personal investment, especially when you trying to wait it out to see if she gonna say something else about him to determine if you gonna drag him or not. So the fact that he did these things, or she said he did these things, don't matter. That's the crazy part, y'all. But hey, that speaks volumes to their character. Cause ain't no way, child. Ain't no way. Renee say now they putting something on pause. For real. Rebecca says she didn't put Robert on pause before she started talking about him. So what's the difference in Booger? Exactly. I even seen something where they were saying keep dragging RH because he over there eating it up. Really? Of course he would. Because it's proven that something is wrong with her. Y'all been dragging him for almost 2 years. Of course he's going to look at this situation and have a praise session. Because people now starting to see that he's not the problem. And you got still some that's still saying, well, Robert still did this, and that ain't opening their eyes, child. That's the crazy part. Michelle said they just don't want to talk about anything bad when it pertains to Bree. Yep. Even the fact that, but this the thing, this is where it's hypocritical, y'all. And it's confusing because RH, that's her ex-husband, but they got a child together. Janelle is the new ex, and they about to have 2 kids together. So what separates the two? Besides them trying to determine if they gonna get back together or not. And even if they do get back together, he still did what he did. She still put it out there. So what's that? That sound crazy. Oh, we gonna wait to drag him, or we gonna do polls to decide if we gonna drag him or not. Bruh, this is some crazy stuff. Okay. Hey, Carolina girl. Hey, Vicky Queen. No, I'm not behind in the chat. I'm at the bottom. I think I'm at the bottom. I see. You say, Lupac, are you behind in the chat? It say 328 on my phone, and your comments say 328. Why did you say that if I'm behind on the chat? Mo say the fact that Robert never really talked bad about her, I have to give him props for that. Yep. Never did. Never came out and drag her. Only tried to, refute the fact that they was lying on him. And that's what anybody will do, being lied on. If somebody lie on you, you gonna rebuttal it. Like, period. Nobody want to be lied on. They act like he couldn't defend himself. Like, it was wrong of him to defend himself. Where they do that at? They do, SD. They just hate him. And that's the thing. They can't admit it, but that's the personal investment. They've been in it so long, they just hate him. It don't even have nothing to do with Bruce. It don't have nothing to do with idolization. It's the fact that they hate him based on the perceptions or what was given to them by Laonia. That's why. I've been caught up, y'all. I've been at the bottom of the comments. Hey, Vivi. Vivi say, hey, Pac, Laonia likes to be in control of every situation, but I don't think she'll be able to control the co-parenting with y'all. I don't think so either. And the way she going, I don't think he gonna be involved. Because, him and RH are 2 totally different characters, y'all. RH is way more mature than Janelle. And he's older, but he's also way more mature, and he actually give a F. Janelle gives that he don't give a F about nothing. He gives that he only care about himself. He's very childish, even with kids coming into the world. So I honestly think that she's going to push him away, and he won't care. He won't even care about them kids because she going to push him away. Look what she just did, and them babies not even here yet. So that ain't gonna go like she think it's gonna go. I don't think she gonna be able to hold babies over his head like she do with RH. I think that's gonna be a totally different outcome. That's my opinion based on, seeing the behaviors and stuff. So I do, y'all. It depends on if I have a lot of people in the chat. that determines on if I'll be behind in the chat or if I'm talking a lot and I'm actually trying to read or play receipts for y'all. That's what make me fall behind in the chat because I can't do both at one time. Well, which none of us can, but I could keep up because I'm basically going or giving dialogue based on y'all comments. So that's why it's easier for me to keep up with y'all. Hey Melanie. Melanie says he said it's all gonna come out later. Now it's all out. Thank God. Yep. And y'all, I gotta keep going back to the tarot reader. She said it too, y'all. She said this was gonna come out. And look what happened. Boom, baby. It didn't came out. It didn't came out and it couldn't be avoided. Hey Miss Coretta. Mo say the girl gotta go co-parent with 3 different men. It's crazy work. Dang. Yep. Sure do. Hey, Reowning Me says she better hope that Janelle and his family does try to get custody of those babies. Who, y'all? It's gonna play out on the internet because we know we're dealing with somebody who can't keep it off. So that's the thing. Imagine constantly fighting for somebody that's fighting against you. She's the one that keep bringing her business to the internet. Y'all, they mad at us for talking about it, but we can't talk about something that's not there. Consider the fact that she's bringing it here. They sound like they need to have a talk with her, not us. Hold on, y'all. Or drag her for what she's bringing to the internet. Because it's like they fighting against each other. Somebody must have ate all my doggone salsa. Probably ham, little booty. I'm coming, y'all. Whew. I hope I ain't getting no cold because I've been sniffing. My fiance be freezing me in the bed at night with the doggone fan, 2 fans, plus the air being on doggone 60 something. And I'm anemic, so I get a cold fast. But I take my vitamins every day, which is a help. That's a major help. But I think I'm getting a cold, y'all. Because my nose starting to be stopped up. I'm feeling congestion. Let's see. Miss Renee said, I think they hate him because he won't take lie on your back. Who you talking about, RH? That's definitely part of it, y'all. The fact that, because if y'all think about it, like really analyze the situation and think about a lot of the comments that these ladies would make, right? They build her up and they tell her she's perfect and she's so beautiful and all these different things, basically God's gift to man and all the enabling behaviors and stuff like that, all while dragging RH as if he's not somebody. They put out the narrative as if he's not somebody, like it's as if he's not a handsome man, or you know what I'm saying. So that's the narrative that was spun early on, and the type of stuff they put in her comments. So that got to her head, y'all. That got to her head, and it played a major role in them thinking like you said, Renee, you think they hate him because he won't take her back. So they thinking, well, why won't he take her back? You know what I'm saying? Like she's too good for him anyways and he won't take her back. That's what they thinking, which is crazy. Listen to her talk, you can tell that she thinks that if she does stuff for people, it's good enough. Like that she thinks that that's what makes a good person, or call for a good relationship. Her giving gifts, and that don't mean nothing, because you can give gifts and be a horrible, disgusting person with a bad attitude. So, my bad, y'all. I'm talking and snacking. But yeah, you can be a horrible person and be a giver. That might be her love language, giving gifts. So, but that don't mean she's a good person. That don't mean you're a good person, but that's what she thinks. That's why I said, because she said that in her video. If y'all notice, she said, I'm good to everybody, my friends, my family, my relationship. I give, and nobody, do nothing for me and this and that. So in her mind, that is enough. That's what makes a good woman, and it doesn't. You can be a good woman without giving shits. You don't have to give a man absolutely nothing financially, but if you giving him everything else, all the characteristics that make a good woman, then that's enough. You got to really consider that. Being a giver or giving things financially, that's only an added bonus. But what can you offer if you don't have it financially to give? What can you offer? What can you bring to the table? All of those things gotta be considered. You caught up because you skipped so many comments. I didn't, y'all. Maybe it's StreamYard. I'm literally going through y'all comments. But y'all know I can't read all of them. It depends on what y'all say in the comments. Because if it's too, certain words will whatever StreamYard, YouTube, we can't say certain words as bloggers or we'll get demonetized. But I try to read them or like put a code word in when I do read y'all comments. But I'm really not skipping none unless it's, let me put my YouTube on, let me pull it up on my phone. Hold on, y'all. I told y'all I was having some StreamYard issues too, because y'all saying I was behind and I didn't see that I was behind. Because I'm scrolling down in the comments. Let's see. Hold up. Because I'm scrolling down in the comments. Okay. Maybe if I read them off of my phone. All right. Let's see. Melanie said, I really don't think his mom would want them kids. Ja don't. I think she would. Sometimes the son be immature, but the mama pick up the slack, y'all. Sometimes the grandparents will pick up the slack. Hey, Lonnie. Lonnie say, I blame also all these people upholding her. The blood is on their hands. They are also responsible for her not being healed along with herself. That's true. The enablers. Yep. And then I'm not reading y'all comments that y'all are replying to each other in the comments. I don't read those because I figure y'all be talking to each other. Hey, Talia. Hey, Miss Sean. You got a live today also, huh? Because I got to watch yours. What time you going live, Miss Sean? Let's see. Melanie say, laughing my butt off. She came on early and said, thanks to all her supporters that prayed for her. Girl, bye. Yo. It's when the whole scamming situation came out and somebody sent me a post that she made on Instagram and was like really trying to suck up to her supporters, I guess, to do damage control for that whole scamming situation. But people seeing that. People ain't crazy, they seeing that. Can't scam your supporters and get away with it. That's crazy work. Because if you do it one time, who's to say you ain't gonna do it again? They better watch that. To even consider scamming your supporters is crazy. Like, them people better watch that. They better be careful. Because if they did that one time, it probably didn't happen a bunch of times and nobody caught it. Yep. Tamika says she tries to buy love. A big mistake. I agree. VB say, I meant if the chick's pockets get hit. Tamika say, you can't buy love. People will not respect. That's true. Ja didn't want that mom to stay in because he wanted all the money. Miss Coretta said her followers were her downfall, kept agreeing with the way she got Ja. They did all that because they hated RH. They really don't care for her. Yep. And that's the part of her bringing her story to the internet, y'all. So many women latched on to her situation, and because they supported her, they wanted to see better for her. So they played along with her and also played a role as far as constantly being in RH comments and saying, "Ooh, Bree found her a good one, and he did this and he do that, or he the real dad." You know, they stayed putting those type of comments in his comments to drag him and to push the narrative that she found such a good thing now, because they wanted the best for her. But they, little did they know, it was all a lie. That's the crazy part. It was all a lie. My baby crying again. Ready to go outside, child. Let me go down. See, Miss Angela, I don't be reading stuff like that. Talk about the booty made, the BBL made the booty and the head swell. She's not humble at all. Janashos needs to be drugged for all the evil things he did to RH. He do. I do agree. He do needs to be drugged. He cannot get away with what he did. Like, no. He contributed to the antagonizing of this man. He posts a lot of stuff as far as covering up things and trying to make it seem like RH was doing certain things knowing it was all him. That's crazy. You don't do nothing like that to nobody. Now it's his turn. Same thing that happened to RH is now happening to him. Tajay said yes because she kept saying he can't stand up to his family. So I wonder what was that about. Who can't stand up to their family, y'all? Who you talking about, Tajay? Miss Shawn said, "Girl, I changed it to tomorrow. Today was super busy." Okay, that's cool. I think I pushed the notification so I could watch it. So it'll still pop up even if you changed it. Miss Coretta said, but she uses her money to control people, slave people, then throws it in their face. She's not meant for fame because her kids always come second and are used as, yep. And you know what's crazy? That's a fact. That's another thing she don't consider. See, she says she thinks she's a good person because she do stuff for people financially, but she's leaving out the fact that she do stuff with the wrong intentions. Because if you're gonna throw it in their face and use it against them, then you meant no well when you was doing it for them. You was doing it for the wrong reason, so you're not being a blessing to people. That's not being a good person at all. Hey Gemini Rising, what's up, my girl? Hey, chillaxing with Queen T. She says she posts all that BS, then delete it. Why? Child, manic episodes, hormonal, in her feelings, impulsive, and you can't be like that. You can't be like that. Especially not with that type of following. Can't do that. She was talking about Janelle, Tajay, when she said that. Because you remember she said that about RH also. But I mean, Janelle family never came out publicly and said nothing. So I don't know. Let's see. Talisa says that's what Bree said. He don't stand up to his family or friends. Okay, okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, you saying that publicly, but ain't nobody came out and spoke up about y'all, about their situation. So what do he need to, if he need to stand, that should have been a conversation between them. Clearly you was okay with it. Hey, Miss Linda. Clearly you was okay with it. Hey, Anissa. Anissa said, I remember when she said Clonel was baby girl's daddy. And funny thing is, he don't want to be a daddy to either of his kids, Kharma or B. Okay, I'm glad you said that because I still got that receipt where she was in the comments saying, he don't he is not Amora's dad. Janelle is her daddy. I'ma protect my child with my whole soul or something like that. And knowing all along Janelle ain't never been no type of father figure to them kids. That's the crazy part, y'all. No type of father figure. Hold on, y'all. Let me go open the door for my baby's day back from school. Give me a second. My bad, y'all. I had to open the door for my babies. They back from school. Let's see what I missed. LaShawn said a lot of people are apologizing to Robert. That's good. It's his time, y'all. He deserved this. We've been advocating for too long, child. Almost 2 years now. We've been fighting for this man. I'm talking about on the internet, but you swear it's in real life, okay? With the type of stuff we had to experience. So it's time. He deserved this. And this is a product of, this is a prime example of God showing out. Like, he allowed God to do his work. That's why he always say, God got me. He didn't play dirty with these people. He said that and he took it. And most people wouldn't even be able to carry this type of load on their back. Let alone this type of time, like almost 2 years of this, child. The average person would have been broke and flashed out, especially with the type of stuff these ladies been saying, calling them the most disgusting and vile names. That is crazy, y'all. That is crazy. Like I said, the average person would not be able to handle that. So that speaks volumes to his character. Big volumes. Let's see where I'm at. Rebecca said court starts on the 26th of September for Sonya Massey. Oh, okay. Good. Hopefully I can remember that. Y'all make sure y'all remind me closer to the time. But I'm going to be watching the court channels on here to keep an eye on it because I'm going to cover that too. Gemini said she deleted it. She deleted all those posts, Gemini. Stop, Jace. Coretta says she has her meltdowns in the car. No space in her crib now. Child, and that's the crazy part because that's what make you really think about the kids. When she having these manic episodes and she it's all of these kids involved and then bringing more kids into the situation, bruh, that's a load, y'all. That's a load to carry. So they better watch her. I Am Her says, in the video when Laonya threw the juice on RH was trying to leave and Laonya was following him and being aggressive. Laonya is known for being V and yep, she sure is. All three. And that's why I said, even in this situation, this is the second time third time now, because it happened with the first baby daddy, that she didn't cried wolf. So is at a point where what is actually the truth? You can't believe nothing in this saga unless a receipt is attached to it. A valid one at that.
I have this from my teacher.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. That's a little ring. That's cute. Little eyeballs on it. Reowning Me says she said Janelle not standing up to his family. That's the crazy part, because it's like, stand up to his family for what? Clearly those people have their opinions of her for a reason, y'all. Look at what then played out. So I could imagine. But I gotta be unbiased in that situation, because if you in a relationship with somebody and you're in a relationship with them for a reason, so you should stand up for them, unless you no longer with them. But I would expect my man to stand up for me also, especially if we still together. That's the thing. If we together, then yeah. But outside of that, them people seeing everything that's going on, child. So I'm pretty sure they have their reservations with her, and how they feel about her is valid because of what they're witnessing. What's up, Snooky? Jace, hold on. Wait till I get off live. Okay.
It's a pencil.
That's a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. You always coming back from school with something. Mama gonna talk to you when I get off live. We're gonna talk about your day. Gemini says she said Janelle is her dad. That's nasty word. Yep, she sure did. Sure did. All along, he wasn't doing nothing over there. Not contributing to no type of fatherly role. That's the crazy. Y'all, that's what I don't understand about her. And that's the most aggravating part. If this man told you he don't care about baby A because it's a girl, but baby B because it's a boy, and you on the internet saying he's baby Amora's dad, as if her daddy not active, you covering for a ninja who don't even care, while this baby have a daddy who actually gives a F about her. That is the most crazy. That just shows you how she's not healed for real, y'all. Because ain't no way, child. Ain't no way. I could see if RH really didn't give a F and he was showing that he didn't give a F. But that man, and that's why they use them kids against him, because they know he love his kids. That's why, y'all. Hey, Carly. Carly said, hey, y'all, let's not forget how Janelle was in Lauren's room in the middle of the night and always had baby girl on his lap. Also, how he punched Josh in the chest. I'm never letting that live down. Yep, that's true. It did happen. And she was trying to tell her mama, too, and her mama was like, well, he went in the boys' room, too, and then the boys say, no, he didn't. So, that was brought to the internet by them. So, hey, Christina. Talisa said, that's how we know she was trying to make RH jealous. She was doing everything in her power to make RH spaz out so he can continue on with, so she can continue on with her story of DV. Yep. Michelle said, and all them a-holes on the other side was saying Booger Boy was a better daddy than RH. That's the most aggravating part of all of this, y'all. The fact that they was, bruh, how can you as a woman paint a narrative that's not true, especially when it's involving kids? Especially us, when it's women out there who try to fight for, their kids with the men that don't do nothing. The DEAD the real DEAD dads. And y'all covering up for a ninja, knowing how hard it is for women to actually have 2-parent households and try to get the man to step up, and y'all covering up for a ninja who don't care, who really ain't a good father. Like, come on now. That is so aggravating to witness that. And to now know that's what it was. That is crazy. Ain't no way in HELL I would ever say a man that's not a good man is a good man. I would never do that. Because you got to think about it. If you put that on the internet and then later on you have an issue, now you're a liar. Because when you going to come back and say, oh, he wasn't a good man, y'all. I was just saying that because, such and such. Well, you also saying you a liar. That's what you're saying. And that's what Bree's saying. Because she the one who put out the narrative that he was such a good guy. God sent. It was many times where she came live and said God sent her a good man for her and her kids. And he was this and he was that. And now you're saying he was never that. And you seen the red flags early. So that's you saying you're a liar. And you willing to lie to your supporters. Every chance you get at that. Whether it's about giveaways, your relationship, like, people ain't looking at that. All of those things have been lies. Where's the outrage at the fact that she been lying to her supporters? That's the crazy part. I am her say, although I am not a bro supporter, bro is way too... Who is bro? Although I'm not a bro supporter, bro is way too beautiful and successful to be settling for what she said. You mean Bree. You must have had a spell check. But it say bro. Settling for what she settles for. The minute she learns her worth, she will be the whole prize. But she has to see it. I can't even say that because I feel like beauty has nothing to do with it. You gotta be a good person also, because she might be beautiful, but her character plays a role as well. Because you could be beautiful and be the most disgusting, vile human being ever. So, you have to be a good person also. Definitely have to be a good person. Most men would have spazzed out. I agree, Tamika. Hey, Raw Truth. I gotta go back and check your message too. Love you, Raw Truth. I'm glad to see you in here, my girl. I am her say, although I am not a... Okay, I see you redid it. That spell check. And look, my crazy self. I be reading with the spell check, child. Vivi say the God she likes to pick up and throw down depending on what's going on in her life is trying to tell her something right now. She should take heed. Listen. Ain't nothing but God. Sometimes y'all heard what Trigger Preacher say. Sometimes you gotta get out the way and let God do his thing. You can't fight him. Cause you gonna get ran over too. With everybody else who played a part. Can't fight that, baby. That be sometimes the signs be there and people ignore it. That's just like if you in a relationship and you constantly praying to God every night, you know your relationship is jacked up, right? And it's a bad toxic relationship. Or not even if it's all the way toxic, but you unsure about some things and you constantly saying the same prayer to God. God, send me a sign if this is right for me. God, send me a sign if this is right for me. Every night you saying the same prayer and God keep putting that sign in your lap, but you ignoring it. Well, maybe, maybe it ain't that bad. Or maybe, he ain't did that much. So you keep getting played with or whatever in your relationship because you ignoring the signs you prayed for. That's why it's happening. And God won't bless you with a good man until you get out your own way. She picked this situation. She should have healed properly, gave it time because she was already divorced, and then you got babies that are affected because RH played a 6-year fatherly role in them children's life, still call him daddy to this day. So they had to be forced to hate RH because mommy no longer likes him. Imagine that. So, kids have to heal too. That's why they say when you pick your mate, you pick for you and your kids. You can't just pick a man for yourself. That's crazy. Christina said, imagine telling a woman you don't want kids and boom, she pregnant not once, not twice, but 3 times. And all 3 times the man didn't want her. I would be so embarrassed. Yep. Sure would. Miss Carter say now DV victim would be using a child to taunt their alleged abuser. Exactly. Miss Angela say that's the problem. People always talking about her beauty and it's not all that, especially if you have an ugly heart and soul. Yep. It ain't all about beauty, y'all. You got to bring something to the table. Think about it. It's a lot of now I ain't gonna just say celebrities, but just people in relationships in general. They might been with somebody that they've been with for 10 years, and if they step out and they go step out with somebody based on the outer appearance, but they wouldn't leave their 10-year relationship for that person because that person only bringing looks to the table. They only bringing their looks to the table. Can't contribute nothing else. And that person wondering, well, I look better than your wife. Why you won't leave your wife for me? Because that wife brings value. That wife brings peace. That wife brings real life scenarios and situations. And all you bringing is your looks. That's it. You can't live a prosperous, happy, peaceful life off of somebody's looks, baby. Hey, Loveless Tay. Wise one say you're so right. That's why I said she needs to take all this karma with her head up and chest out just like RH did. Then her apology to RH needs to be just as loud as the disrespect he's endured. Okay, she ain't gonna never fully heal. And I guarantee y'all, if she go to any therapist and she really put it on the floor and tell the therapist the role that she played in her marriage and what she did in her marriage, I bet money that therapist will tell her she need to take accountability for her marriage and the role she played. I bet money if she really tell the truth in therapy. Because there's no way around it. That's why what's going on is going on. LaShawn said, I wonder what the first baby daddy is saying now. That's interesting. Anybody seen on his page? I'm gonna have to check it out and see. I don't know if he made no statements or nothing yet, y'all. Y'all know how he roll. Coretta said she made all of her kids dad the same type of person. Now that's crazy. Sad part is, it is what her mind tells her, yet she is too. Hey, the YouTube first lady. She said, hey, Lupac, I just listened to his reading from 2 months ago, and wow, she kept talking about handcuffs too. I'm going to have to go back and watch that one. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Because lately, whenever she do a reading and it's, in the past or whatever, when something happens future wise, I go back and watch them to see, compare how things played out. And it really makes you wonder, like, wow, this girl was so on point. Hey, anything glittery? She says, he used them kids to hurt RH. Shaking my head, she needs to really get them kids therapy now after that clown. Yup, sure do. Sure do, because she rushed them. She made them dislike, and that's the crazy part, because those kids love RH. They could have still had a relationship with him, y'all. She forced that disconnect. They could have still had a relationship with him. But because she painted a narrative on the internet, she had to make it look good. And even remove the kids from having a relationship. Because initially, they still had a relationship. Even after the separation in October, the kids still had a relationship with him. But she forced the disconnect. She forced the disconnect. So now it's like another breakup where the kids are involved. Girl, baby, you responsible for the peace in the mental for your kids coming up, especially if you don't want them to be a product of their environment in their future as adults. That is crazy. LaShawn saying, remember, Robert is the reason why she looked like that. She wasn't looking that good at first. So Lisa said, that's how we know she's nuts. She forgets what she be saying. VB said the red flags were waving real hard too. Yup, sure was. Hey, Miss Elizabeth. Hey, my girl. Let's see where I'm at, y'all. Coretta say until she takes that deep dive into her childhood traumas, she'll forever be broken. Her kids were to keep a man, and for her to experience unconditional love she don't have to question or buy. Yep. Okay, that's the truth. And I wish people stop saying this don't change nothing for Robert. Robert still did this and that. No, he didn't. It's still no receipts as far as Robert in that situation. So why are y'all still trying to make this about him? Let that man breathe. This is Janelle's situation, and there are receipts involved, physical and everything. So y'all need to stop with the selective outrage. That's crazy. Raw Truth, I love you too, sis. Ain't a dang thing changed. You still my girl. I love you more, Raw Truth, my girl. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Like MC. Beauty fades. It sure do. Y'all. Because everybody got to get old one day. Everybody got to get old one day. That beauty only gonna last so long. What else do you have to offer, baby? Tamika say, why, when you young with a lot of kids, don't bring no man around unless he paying bills and treating your kids right and want to marry you. That's a big fact. And that's why it's good to have somebody from the old school mind frame as a mentor, or somebody that contributed to your upbringing. That way those type of things will be instilled. Like that's what you gotta look for. You cannot pick a man for just you. Next thing you know, y'all always doing stuff without the kids. He don't want the kids to come, or he complaining about you having too many kids, or he eating all your cheering stuff. Like that's the red flags for the cheering right there. Okay, listen, y'all going to the movies and he don't want to go in the movies with the kids. Ninja bye. We all go and see if imaginary friends. We not just me and you. We bringing the kids too. Okay. Or you could stay home and I'll go with my kids by myself. No, we're not doing that. The kids are not being excluded. But that's why you need to pick a man. And that should be the first thing you look for when a man starts trying to court you. When he starts saying stuff about, well, let's plan a family trip. Or, or something like that. Or let's go out to eat with the kids. That's what you need to be getting them panties WET for, okay? Listen, because he's showing you he want to be stepdaddy game. Hey, Miss Lisa. Like Kevin Samuel said, she just a good time girl. Yep. Hey, Peaches J. You two first lady say everything she said came true so far. Yep, that's true. Yep. Everything we said too. That's the crazy part. But we the bad guys. We the bad guys. They don't like us, but they can't even acknowledge the fact that we wasn't enabling her. We been telling her to get away from him. Like I read early in my live. Like they saying we hate her, but we was the ones saying find somebody better for you and your kids, while they was uh coddling and enabling the fact that he was doing all these things to her and covering it up on, the internet. Who hate her for real? Like what? Child, a person that love you ain't gonna tell you to stick around or coddle behaviors of a man that's being abusive to you or toxic to you. No, ma'am. Exactly, Miss Lisa. Healing 101. She had him calling Clonel daddy. Oh, Lord. Y'all, why? I ain't never heard that. I've been up in the saga since the beginning. I ain't never heard that. I could see it though, cause she did it with RH. So, but I don't think them kids was calling him that. She might have tried to get him to, but I don't think they was, because they don't seem too fond of him. They older now. When she got with RH, they was young. Hey, Shamice, what's up, my girl? Okay, Miss Anders says Sleepy probably scared them twins. His and probably praying for real. You never know. He probably is, child. Miss Coretta said, my husband passed away 4 years ago. My kid's dad said he was a really good man. You may not find that again, so real men will give that respect. That's a fact. That is a fact. Real men do real things, baby. Southside Black Butterfly say that girl ain't that cute. Them blackened lips need cake soap. She's average looking. She's no big deal. Child, they make it like she is. That's the thing. She's not an ugly girl, but they make it like looks are everything. Like looks, that's the part I don't like, y'all. I'm not here to drag nobody's looks, but they try to use it as if looks validate good character. And that's the part I don't like, cuz it doesn't. Looks don't make you a good person. Period. In no way, shape, or form. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. Hold on, y'all. My baby texts me. Let's see. Oh, Lord. I'm about to get me some Benadryl or something, child. I am stopped up. And it ain't getting better. Talia say, and they ain't happy about them babies. Who is they? Who you talking about, Talia? LaShawn say Robert made her that way in her looks. Elizabeth say she really not all that. Miss Coretta say I complained about the small things. Now that he's gone, I miss that more than anything. Okay, that's how it be, y'all. That's how it be. Because no situation is perfect. And then once you get it in your mind that certain things supposed to be a certain way, or you looking for perfection, when you get to a situation that's worse, you gonna start missing what you lost out on. And that's what's clearly going on. That's what's clearly going on. Lupac, read what I wrote. I'm about to go up. I must have missed it. I think it's hold on, let me see. Hey Black Panther, thank you, my girl. Hey Jade. Let me go back up, because I might have missed it. I think StreamYard skipping comments too. What you wrote? I don't see it. I don't see the comment. The last comment I see from you, Loveless Tay, is when you said, hey. So it might be something going on with either YouTube or StreamYard. They might be censoring comments. What did you put? Because all I see where you say is, Lupac, read my comment. And then the other thing I see is where you said, hey. So I don't see it nowhere. That's interesting. Let's see. Them kids, facts. Lala says she already got a sister. She sure did. Hey, Tanaya. She sure did say she already got a sister. That spoke volumes. People better pay attention to stuff like that. She don't want no more cheering that she gotta watch. She wanna be a big sister, not a parent. Okay, that, and you gotta be mindful when you have older kids and you start having kids. Once they get older, they are not babysitters. You can really mess up a child mentally as far as wanting to be a parent themselves once they get older. Because I have somebody in my family like that. And I would have to talk to her all the time and tell her, stop making your oldest child babysit like that. Now she's to the point where her oldest daughter don't want to stay with her, want to always stand with her mama, and now she's saying she don't want no kids when she get older because her mama always making her babysit. That's not cool, y'all. That's not cool. That really takes a toll on kids when you making them grow up too fast. You know, it's okay to teach them how to change a pamper, or, this and that here and there. And even if you do have them watching them, reward them. Don't make them do it. Don't make them miss out on their plans if they want to go somewhere and say, oh no, you got to babysit. No, you ask them and you reward them because that's their sibling, that's not their kids. That's crazy to me. I never agreed with people, with parents doing stuff like that. Never agree with that. If I ain't got a babysitter, I'm staying home, child. Let's see. Sleepy just posted about the kids. Oh, he did? Okay, I'm gonna go on his page. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Coretta said I would just love for a therapist to review this saga and give an opinion. She did mention handcuffs, and that took me back. Yes, Upaki didn't want to separate them. She did that. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see what Sleepy posted, and we gonna read it. Let's see. Let me go to his page. RH starting to get his views up, baby. Listen, look at God, y'all. His views is going back up. People really starting, because I see he just posted a reel and said, finally getting vindicated on social media, even though I've been vindicated in real life via the courts and stuff like that. All his views starting to go back up. That's good. It's time. It is time. That man went through entirely too much for one person. Oh, Sleepy must have blocked me, y'all. He must have blocked me off his page. Somebody send the post to my inbox. He blocked me. And that's the crazy part. I don't even be on his page like that. I get my stuff from my sources, child. If he only knew. Not you blocking. Oh, never mind. I lie, y'all. He ain't blocked me. Why it showed like I was blocked first? That was crazy. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Miss Shawn must have changed her mind. She is going back. She going live today, so she must have changed it back to today. He didn't block me, y'all. Hey, Kason. He didn't block me. It seemed like he did because when I typed in his name, it didn't pull up nothing. So when I got out of it and went back in, it pulled his name up. Normally when somebody block you, you can't pull them up. So that's what it did at first. I really thought he blocked me, child. I guess not. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what I don't like about him? He only want to address something when somebody say something in the comments, and then he'll screenshot the comment and crop it. I mean, do a photo collage of whatever he talking about with the comment. Dude, why you couldn't have just address it when it happened? Like, what type of man are you? And then to be representing God and you letting stuff like this slide. Clearly people was telling you the truth in your comments when they said stuff was going on behind the scenes with your kids being involved. Now I'm side-eyeing you. Well, I've been side-eyeing him because it's given that, well, we already know that the whole pit bull situation was actually true because he didn't deny it. It was a conversation about it, and he was like, we grow, we make mistakes in the past. So you basically saying you did it. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So, wait, what? Carter says she gonna talk about Miss Season so bad that she will have that child afraid of her next. And you know what? One thing about kids is I believe that she probably do talk about her, but being that when the baby goes to her dad, she gets to do all the fun things that she want that she don't do with her mama. So she can say what she want, but that baby be having a time, okay? She have a whole vibe with her daddy every season, and you could tell like she be the happiest in her life when she with them. So she could say what she want, but kids move off of getting to do, especially little kids. Long as you doing what they want to do, as far as fun, they gonna roll with anything. That's one thing I know about kids. They gonna roll with it, baby. So I don't know what he put right here. I'm scared to play it because the light skinned little, the light skinned little me love you, son. Maybe the most high, may the most high shine your light on your followers, parents, pat yourselves on the back, especially the ones with boys, laugh out loud. So that's how you come out and say something? That is so weird. And I believe he only posted that because he watching what's going on, y'all. This ninja ain't crazy. People been in his comments, been in his inbox, and it was the whole situation with the tennis shoes. So now, since the ish didn't hit the fan and all of this is coming out publicly that is true, now you want to make a post with that son in particular? If you don't go sit your child, go sit down, sir. You are dismissed. You are dismissed. You are in timeout. We don't even want to hear from you at this point. We don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. May God have mercy on your soul too, because you ignored the behavior. Talking about a village. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Hey, Latoya Jackson. Okay, we sure do love that for Moski. Miss Lucy Park, look at the name of the child's page he tagged. Hold on, y'all. No, I ain't finished yet. I'm about to go. He trying to get on that money train too. The child's name on the page he tagged. Hold on. Is that the page that RH has? No, long you have control over those pages, y'all. She have control over those pages. I know RH did at one time, which is why there. If you look on the pages, they sharing posts of them with their daddy. So she definitely have control over those pages. Let's see. Hold on. But he did tag. He always do that if y'all notice. So he says 1 hour ago, see, I will be the bad guy and hear comments like this. He ain't no man of God. I told y'all he wear too much jewelry to be teaching the word. Blah blah blah. If I ask Kim, did all the men her mom was messing with get a DNA test for her? But for those that have been supporting my page and movement, sharing the gospel, this post is for you. Cause I see how hard y'all go for me. Josh is 99.999999 my son, and Lala and Zaya too. Just to clear up any confusion, not a rapper from Wilson, not whoever. What? Oh, he's talking about 20 mil. Not a rapper from Wilson, not whoever else y'all be falsely making up, But what's understood don't need to be explained. But enough is enough. Worry about your house. If y'all that concerned, shit, send me some child support cash apps to help me take care of these little bad rascals. Dude, you not. Y'all see, I was about to be petty. I'ma shut up. Say it, Pop. Don't say it, Pop. I was about to say it, child. I ain't gonna even be petty, okay? Listen, sir. Let's not talk about child support, okay? Okay. Hey, Miss Brenda. Carter said, I don't believe he is the father of all three for oldest children. Only Isaiah look like him. My name is Carissa. Hey, my girl. She say, I'm late. I'm gonna have to catch the replay. Yes, girl, catch the replay. Yeah, I know he ain't talking about child support when that woman gotta pay for the plane tickets, the events, y'all. She gotta send you money for the fares, and boy, if you don't go sit down, talking about help me pay. You mean pay it, not help. Let me stop. I ain't gonna be petty no more. I ain't gonna be petty. Then he put the cash out, baby. Bible talk. So somebody say, did you have a DNA with her kids? All three look different. I mean, they ain't. Hold on, y'all. You can't say that was malicious because it was just a question. They all look different. So it wasn't out of malice. I mean, all three of her kids look different. It ain't to say, that ain't his kids, even though we know the history there. But that's a valid statement. They all do look different. So it could be possible that the oldest son might look like somebody genetically in her on her side. I think that the two youngest do look like him though. That's my opinion, y'all. When they side by side, they do look like him. The daughter and the baby boy, the little chocolate one. But the oldest one, man, maybe he know because he said 99.99999. Maybe he did get a blood test. Maybe he did, y'all. Because y'all remember. Wait, hold up. Let me go back. Skirt. let me back up. Wasn't it said that he sicked the pit bulls because he was trying to prove to his wife that the churn wasn't for him? That's interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting. But I digress. Hey, Miss Glenda. Hey, my girl. What's up, Miss Glenda? Hey, Miss Charlene. Carla said, did anyone else hear the rumor that her father... Oh, Lord. I am not reading that, child. Y'all be putting it in the comments, baby. It's a lot of rumors that didn't get... It's a whole lot of rumors in this saga. Okay, listen. Say it, Pop. It's a whole lot, baby. A very lot. Not a very lot, child. Oh, Lord. Y'all got me being petty. Let me stop. I really see him in all three. They all have the same smile. Miss Coretta said, and he has no family like that, but RH had a family network which she tried to destroy. Yup, so did. Yup, that's why he put the dogs on her and them kids, because she came to his marital home with the BS. Yup, so did. You hear it, Miss Glenda. It's gotta be a cold coming. I could tell because my sinuses, I'm getting congested and my throat is starting to get a little scratchy. I think that's because my fiance be freezing me at night, and he know I'm anemic, y'all. Oh, Lord. But y'all know how them men be. They be hot at night, and then they gotta put all the fans on. the AC be blowing, and I be freezing. I be under the cover, child. And that's probably why. That's probably why, because it wasn't like that yesterday. But I could feel it coming. I'm gonna have to give me some emergencies and some Mucinex to get ahead of it. Y'all see she brought Momo that baby doll, teaching her already. Carly says, I really did hear that though. And nobody I heard it too. I heard it too. I mean, it been floating around, but we can't say that as fact. Is I only heard people say that, y'all. So stuff like that, I don't really like to repeat because it isn't a fact. It's an opinion. It's just people putting stuff like that out there. Not a very lot. Don't do me, S. Ronnie. Don't do me. Just let's say Isaiah and Lilac look like twins to me. Josh takes more after Bree. We all see different similarities. Yep, I agree. Miss Anderson said, I feel like he is paid to say the oldest is his. I don't believe it's his. The oldest probably look like his real daddy. We never know, and I guess we'll never know, y'all. We'll never know, child. But whoever commented that struck a nerve, because he respond to what he want to respond to. All before, it was the elder. The elder had to let him know what he could respond to. And now, he responds to random comments. Child, bye. Hey, Brantley's Lifestyle. What's up, my girl? She said, in order to get child support, you got to do a DNA test. What if, and I'm just saying, the reason she don't want child support from the first baby daddy because of a DNA test. That's possible. That's very much possible because we all know he ain't on them papers, okay? RH is, but he ain't. He ain't. And you would think a woman would put a man who got 3 by her on child support first, especially because it was said that man was a DEAD slow down, Pac. A DEAD beat dad. It was said that he was one. So more often than not, women put those type of men on child support. So that does raise eyebrows. Thank you, Miss Glenda. I will, Miss Judy. Gotta go get some of that Manglier, baby. I got Manglier all across my property line. I'm going to get my fiance to pick me some when he get off work. It's so nasty, though. I'm going to have to make it with some, try to make some gummies out of it. Like some gummy, Manglier gummies. Mia say the oldest boy don't look like the daddy. That's the one who he just posted about. Latay say that's the symptoms for the new. Don't you say that, Latay, because my oldest son had it like 2 weeks ago. He did, and he had to stay in his room. I only let him come out when he had his mask on because of us and his siblings, but that was like 2 weeks ago. So I hope not. I got some COVID tests. I'm gonna take one. Miss Jackie said, I don't think the dark-skinned little boy is the only one that's daddy number one child. Y'all are crazy. Christina said she don't want child support because it would prove he was cheating while he was married. But that's how I go to sleep. That's not men. That's just me. I'm anemic too. Girl, listen. I be freezing at nighttime. I don't know what to do with you, Pac. y'all try to play me. Talk about I forgot what I said. Very lots. I can't be messing up like that. Y'all know they be looking for stuff, child. Hey, good morning, gorgeous. She say, nah, Pac, sleepy. See how Bree exposing Ja, because Ja not protecting her, sleepy trying not to get exposed. Okay. You made a good point, because that might be why he coming out now and trying to defend his kids and this and that all of a sudden. Before you was quiet. You ain't want no parts. You couldn't respond without the elder's permission. Now you the in defense mode and this and that, or every so often he want to tag Laonya and try to paint her as world's greatest baby mama. That's because he don't want to be put on blast. He see what's going on. He don't want no parts, child. So that's what it is. That's why he did that. Yup, especially after that dog situation. She called her daddy long leg. She sure did. That child, that one will never get old. Okay. What did it say? Lakeisha and wait. Lakeisha and is a way you Strother? What is I can't even read your handle. It's I might be reading it wrong, child. They all look like him in their own little way, even the oldest. That's why I say I'll never say that kids ain't for unless it's very obvious, but you always gotta consider genetics with kids. Even though all my three have the same dad and they all favor each other. That's very common also when kids have both the same parents, but it is what it is. Genetics do play a role, y'all. Hey, Miss Floria, what's up, my girl? There's a new variant of COVID going around. Sure is. Like I said, my oldest son had it 2 weeks ago, but I would have thought I would have caught it around that time and not now, cause I don't really be around nobody like that, y'all. Hey, Michaela. These comments be coming. Y'all be cutting up. Y'all be mad at me not reading everything. That's why. Because y'all be dragging, okay? Y'all be dragging her. Dragging her and saying some of the craziest stuff. The people going to think I'm over here crazy. They going to be like, dang, she dragging her. She doing all, she saying this and saying the cheering ain't for the daddy. And y'all know they be pushing them narratives, child. The Israelite don't want no parts at all. He don't want none. He don't want no parts of this. He trying to be on his best behavior. Watch, next he gonna be making a post, the world's greatest baby mama. Watch y'all. Out. You know what? Shamice, I'm about to get off, but I'm gonna try to include that in my next video that I'm working on now. Hopefully I can get this video out before the day is up, because I went live. I put out a video earlier, so hopefully I can finish this one and get this one out now, because I got a lot of catching up to do with videos. I've been going live, but I ain't been putting out too many videos, y'all. But I'm about to get off of here. I've been on here over 2 hours, y'all. I'm gonna give me some medicine, because I try anytime I start getting the sniffles or congestion or whatever, I try to get ahead of it before it gets too far. Because if you wait till you get all the way sick, baby, you're gonna be miserable. So I'm gonna get me some Magliati and something for this congestion, and hopefully I can tackle it before it goes too far. I don't get sick often because I take my vitamins every day and whatever, but child, listen, it is what it is. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to work on a video for y'all. That's why I'm getting up off of here before the day get away from me, because time be going by too fast. I be doing stuff, next thing you know, the whole day done got away from me. Like I said, I'm gonna work on a video. I'll probably be back live tomorrow, y'all. They back together yet? I don't even know, child. You never know. You never know. But I'll probably be back live tomorrow, y'all. Y'all gonna know because I'm gonna put the thumbnail up. But y'all just wait for a video, and I definitely will be doing a members only live. I might do members only tomorrow. What tomorrow is? Thursday. If I don't do it tomorrow morning, it's gonna be Friday morning, y'all, because I gotta update y'all on the love pot. I gotta update y'all on that. I've been trying to get it, keep it pushing, that way we can give the $250 to 5 members. So we got that coming up, but I'll be back tomorrow. Love you guys. Y'all be blessed and stay safe in these YouTube streets, because y'all know these YouTube streets ain't safe. And whatever they said about me, it ain't true. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.